Oh, hi there. As you can see, I'm not working on the Allegro or the Princess today. I'm at Revival. I've actually never been to Revival before. I've been to Festival of Speed plenty of times, but Revival's been on my bucket list for absolutely donkeys, and I finally got around to doing it. So me and Sam have come to Revival. I just thought it would be a cool opportunity to film something different. It's fun for Sam, it's fun for me. So we're just gonna like look at loads of random stuff, like there's a DB6, and some of these cars are not necessarily the kinds of cars that I like even aspire to own or whatever, but they are like beautiful pieces of engineering nonetheless, and that's what I kind of like to look at. It's like the engineering aspect of things. So we'll see if we can find some old like British Leyland toss along the way. A proper race prepared MGB with a cage in it. You'd need one. If you had an accident in this, I'd definitely want a cage in it. Looks like a pretty substantial cage as well, actually. Because some of these in like the vintage race cars, even the cages are super spindly and yeah, like a kind of kid's playground swing. It's like the ultimate colour for an Aston. The kind of metallic British racing green, I guess it is. I don't know. I mean, it obviously has a name, but yeah, I've no idea what it is. But that. Or obviously silver would be my Aston colour for my DB5, obviously. That I'll never own. So this is actually super interesting. It's Mini because it's got Downton badge on it and like a fabric sunroof. Now it's a Mark 1 probably. That's the thing with Minis, is you're never really sure if they actually are what they say they are, in that like they all end up like Trigger's broom. But Downton, I'm pretty sure, again, I am a Mini person, not like in height, maybe also in height, but like I like Minis. And Downton actually developed or like built the S, like the Cooper S, which went racing. It was actually Downton that did like the tuning work on it. So I kind of feel like it's probably not an original car, but if it is, that's super cool because it's probably worth a lot of money. Again, it's a super early one. Again, it's kind of hard to tell with Minis because you can make them look early even when they're not. But I'd say if I had to guess, this car does have like legit heritage. It probably is like a 62, 63 car or something like that. It's like another really early one. It's got like sliding front windows. That's a good indication actually. The sliding front windows and then the external hinges on the back opening window. Again, you only got that, the openers on Coopers basically. You didn't get that hinge, it's just a rubbered in window. It's probably got magnesium wheels as well actually. I wonder how much mileage it's done. 93. It's a lot of mileage for one of these. It's got an electric fuel pump. Another really specific Mark 1 thing is the like, Omni stalk for indicators. The wipers are on the dashboard. And then like the cutest Mini of them all, this is probably an 850, it's just a Mini minor. So this probably is a 59 car. Like super bare dashboard. I think you could only get them in like 3 or 4 colours or something like that. But yeah, that is probably a super early car. Again, it's got the rubbered in windows, obviously you didn't get opening windows on the early ones. Or I think opening windows was only on Coopers. But yeah, this is definitely a bit of me. I love that trundling round some little town in this. It's got a real good patina on the grille as well. You can just tell it's really early. Proper original. away from all of the kind of cars and trade stand area, you know, where you've got like alternative fuels and stuff like that. There's this really cool, like, I don't know what you would call it, I guess like a bit of a village area where they've got like vintage clothing, like there's a games company where they've got like jukeboxes, like all original jukeboxes, and I'm really into all that kind of stuff, so that's actually been really interesting to look around, so we'll drop in some shots of that. This one. I hope it comes preloaded with all the records. I'll have to buy them all. It's probably been converted to just work with MP3s. Winds of Change, Scorpions. A classic. Probably not very 50s though. Not really sure it's meant to be in here. Beatles Beat Time pinball machine. It's pretty cool. 1967. Williams Electronics, Chicago, Illinois. I love all this kind of stuff. Like, I mean, an original pinball machine. These are about as cool as it gets. Like, these are like the ultimate game, like games room game.
There you go.
Nice. Thank you. I haven't played a pinball machine, I don't know, probably like 15 years, I reckon. And not one like this. It doesn't look that old though, I don't know how old it is. I mean, it probably is, but it's maybe new but looks old. It's got Torx screws in it. I don't know what year people started using Torx screws, but it wasn't that long ago, was it? So they do like a little race with these. It's like on the straight. It's really cool.
Did you want to play with it?
Oh, yeah, I do actually, yeah.
I saw your face.
It's a funny like sensation, isn't it? Push pull. But
Yeah, it is. Like, that's it. When you try and look at it, you're like, it's hard to get your head around how that makes the wheels go around.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But obviously when you're in it and you probably pick it up in like 10 seconds, especially if you're 9 or something.
Determined.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really cool though. These are exactly what I'm about. It's the old like aeroplane engine parts, like the internals of engines, with basically they've just been shot blasted, powder coated, and a piece of glass stuck on top. But it's pretty cool nonetheless. Like this one. There's a really cool chair there as well. Look at that.
Buonasera signorina, buonasera. What time say get out to Napoli?
If you want a handbook on cool old cars, you definitely want a Bristol album. Company that starts out making aeroplanes, finishes out making really wild cars. Loads of people don't even know about Bristol, but they make some really cool cars. Look at that. I need to get in this box. It's Austin. Let's wait. There's a Princess one. I need to get it. I'll wait. I might have to have that at 12 quid. Space travel at down-to-earth prices. Princess, better than average. I think the thing with stuff like this is, it's just nice to be able to see it, because it's stuff I mean, people like me are never going to buy something like this, but it is really cool to see them. And like that they are original, not just like a recreation. Yeah, I'd have a patina one. Size of that Conrad. I mean, it's a piece of art. It doesn't get any cooler than that, does it? I mean, I don't know where you'd put it. You'd need a pretty big sitting room to put that in, but I've probably got room for the lamp, maybe. I don't know anything about CB radios, but there's a knob on this one, which means you can adjust the squelch. Yeah, squelch. Volume, squelch. So that's got to be pretty cool when you got to adjust your squelch. Classic Mini though, door skins broken off the door frame. It's got tools in the back and spares. You'd probably never get it here else, wouldn't you? This is what hot rods look like before you turn them into a hot rod. Lee France, Coventry. Never heard of him. Yeah, it's just prime for hot rod in this. Would you believe it? But at a pre-66 car event, there's literally loads of cars. More than I can count. There's at least 10 here. Because that's as many as I can count. I don't even know where to go. What stands out? The Austin 7, that stands out. Wine bottle upside down in the bumper. It's got a hatchback. How many Aston Martins have had a hatchback? Wowzer. It's one hell of a panel gap. That front end can't be on properly. That's sizable. Yeah. Yeah, actually, the pre-66 318 E46 saloons are pretty rare cars at pre-66. In fact, that's the only one I've ever seen. Got a feeling it's probably not pre-66. Speedwell Cooper S. Now this would be an early one, I'm sure. Twin tanks, external door hinges, external window hinges, but looks in very, very good condition, and the plates look shite. So that was some footage from mine and Sam's first time at Goodwood Revival. Like I say, I've been to other events at Goodwood, but actually the Revival seems to be by far the best organised. Even if you take away the cars on the track, which in some respects I can do without. Like I don't need to go to a car event and have cars on track. Like everything else, like the vibe, the way everything's laid out, it's so good. You know, if you're into like 50s and 60s, that kind of music, the Americana, rockabilly stuff, you would absolutely love this place, even without the cars. Like there's enough going on to either take, you know, to even not really concentrate on like what's going on track. There's so much going on. There's so much to see. You definitely can't really do it all in one day. You definitely want to do it over a couple of days. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. I've had a great time. I'm absolutely shattered. It's been like super hot and then rain, but it's been good.